All right, I forgot to hit record when I was live streaming to make that video, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and do it again. A man does not make excuses. I'm leading from the front, okay? So, I got a question on TikTok on a video that I made about progressing your life, right? Well, that was the question. What I was talking about in the video was about how men get comfortable in relationships, women leave them, they cheat on them, they fall out of love because they get comfortable, right? They get complacent with their life, they lose ambition. And so a guy asked me, I'll go ahead and put a picture in here. A guy asked me, how do we progress? That's a great question because some guys, they just don't know how to better their life. Although your conscience is always telling you, but some guys just need that guidance from someone who's actually done it, from someone who's dropped the vices, from someone who's lost the weight, from someone who's developed their discipline, developed their confidence. They need that guidance. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the same way that I told him in the comments, but this is going to be a more in-depth video. So, first of all, you must have a vision for your life. Have a vision for the life that you want, the man that you want to become. How confident do you want to be? Do you want to be someone who's extremely confident? Someone who can go out there and talk to anyone, anywhere, any place, anytime, and be completely confident about it? Okay, so that's part of your vision. Do you want to be someone who is good at speaking to people? That's part of your vision. Do you want to be someone who's good with women? That's part of your vision. Do you want to have a nice body? That's part of your vision. Do you want to have a better finance? You want to have your finances be better overall? That's part of your vision. Everything that you can think of, think about it and make it into your vision. Once you do that, start to develop a plan. And if you don't know exactly how you're going to do it, first of all, start to study other people who've done it. If you want to be an entrepreneur, study all the entrepreneurs. If you want to be someone who's in sales, study everyone who's in sales. If you want to better your body, study all the bodybuilders. Look up Ronnie Coleman, learn from him. Look up Jay Cutler, learn from him. Look up all these guys who have been where you've been, right? Everyone. Arnold Schwarzenegger. All these people, listen, whatever area you want to go in, figure out what someone else did so that you can incorporate that into your plan. Because once you start to build your plan, now the next step, you start to take action. But here's where guys trip themselves up, right? This is where guys hold themselves back. How do they hold themselves back? They make excuses. They say it's not the right time. I'm not the right person. My mentality is not right. I don't have enough money. The world is against me. My dog is 40 pounds and he should be 50. My room has too much dust in it. Whatever the case may be, right? They have a long list of excuses, and this is what's stopping you because every excuse that you make is not getting you anywhere closer to the goal that you want to be at. It's not getting you anywhere closer. So you have to develop a hunger, right? I remember one time when I was driving Uber back in the day, I asked this rich guy. I asked him for some advice, and he said it simple, plain, regular, right? What did he tell me? He said, stay hungry. And after all these years, I come to think about it, and he's right. Just stay hungry, right? Because if you're someone who is hungry, you're starving, you haven't ate in days, are you going to make excuses? Are you going to say, well, it's not really the right time to eat some food. Well, I don't really feel like eating some food. Well, I just don't have the motivation. Well, I'm just not a disciplined man to eat the food. No, you're going to make it happen no matter what. And that's what a man does. A man who's ready to commit, a man who's ready to make it happen, all he says, what do I need to do? And I'll make it happen. That's it. No overthinking, no thinking about failure, no thinking about how he's not consistent, he's not disciplined, no thinking about what time it is, no thinking about what day it is. What do I need to do? I will get it done. And that's the type of man who you need to become. That's the type of man that you need to develop yourself into. If someone gives you a plan to better your body, say, what do I need to do? What foods do I need to eat? What workouts do I need to do? How often? Okay, and I'll get it done. That's it. You just give me the blueprint. You give me the plan and I will get it done. If someone tells you, how do I learn sales? Listen, right? You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. So you can listen. Listen to other people and really figure out your plan and start to take action on it daily. Because if you haven't gotten rid of every single excuse you have in your book, then guess what? Your plan is never going to work. Because you have to plan the work that you're going to do, and then you have to work the plan. Every single day in and day out, you have to work the plan. But it's never going to work if you have a single excuse. Understand, but that takes full accountability. That takes full accountability of everything is on me. It's not the time. It's not the weather. It's not this. It's not that. It's on me. Whatever the case may be, there is no excuse that's valid to get you closer to your goal. So once you can start to develop that self accountability, and then you develop some discipline and you make it the center focus of your mind, right? Because what most people will do is they'll say, well, I'm not a disciplined person. Well, I'm not this. Well, I'm not that. Have you been focusing on discipline? Because if you want to be a disciplined person and you're not thinking about discipline, you're not going to become a disciplined person. If you're not a disciplined person and you want to become disciplined so that you can progress your life, then you have to think about it day in and day out. Discipline should be your main focus. If discipline is your weakness, discipline should be your main focus. How can I be more disciplined? I am more disciplined. I'm becoming more disciplined. Discipline, discipline, discipline. That word should be ingrained in your mind. That word should be ingrained to the point where every day you wake up, you think about the word discipline. And if you do that for a long enough period, then guess what? You're going to become that. You're going to become your center thoughts. If your center thoughts is fear and anxiety, you're going to become someone who is always afraid, always anxious, always nervous, because that's your center thought. If you think about confidence all the time, you're going to be confident. If you think about your lack of confidence, you're not going to have confidence. So develop a discipline, meaning when you feel like doing something, you say, fuck my feelings. I got to get this plan done. And once you can do those things that I just laid out for you, you will go ahead and crush anything that gets put in front of you. You'll crush everything. Some goals might take a little longer. Some might take a little less, right? Because if your goal is to take the acne off your face, it might be a little less time than a goal to lose weight and build muscle and build your body, right? So each goal is different. But if you can do everything that I said in this video, you will nail it. You will crush it. All right. That's the video for today. A man doesn't make excuses. A man makes it happen. Peace out.